All right, we are 13 minutes before the start. Okay, this will probably be the hardest challenge that I'll face so far. I'll be facing Geothermal, who has been dominating the match. The earlier two rounds that he has been dominating those two matches. I think the first one was like they only give the opponent 1 point, and then on the second match it's like a clean sweep. So this won't definitely be easy. But I will try. I will try my best. And hopefully we can still gain some points and hopefully can win as well, but that will be a huge mountain to climb. Are they still chatting? Yeah, I watched Ashley's match. That was one hell of a match.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, like I asked you about like the swearing thing. You say it was fine, so yeah, I guess I didn't.
Oh, it's been great. Yay. Okay. Mute in advance. No, Anton. As Anton Trikup asks to mute him on the live stream right away. So my suggestions for if you don't want your sound to go to live stream as opposed to just mute it in on your side, which you can also do.
OBS function. Then I realized like you could just do the stupid thing of checking all devices.
I mean, when I should count the number of the, it was in my first match in the first problem probably.
Rules, so every single match is as dramatic as this one. Like, this is the gold standard Blitz match. I'm ready to just, clip it, certify, send it to the standard committee, and say this is the ideal Blitz.
I mean, I think you'll see more matches like this in the future because I guess because of seeding, you wanted to like place like very high rated with not so high rated so that the high rated people like meet each other like more in the future. So I think this is like a taste of like the future matches, I guess.
I appreciate the idea that I seeded you with any kind of common sense, but unfortunately I didn't. It was pretty random. But it turned out perfect. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but I guess good luck to like Maxime for the next match. I'm honestly kind of scared to like go up against like probably I think Geothermal will be the one that's make it to like round of 4. So like I think I'm like honestly really scared of that because Geothermal's like stupidly fast. So yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, you dropped a couple of F-bombs at the very beginning after the first two Max's very fast solves, so I had to mute you. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling physically well. Mentally, I'm a bit excited. I guess I'm not mentally bad. I'm just excited, I guess. But I know that I'm the underdog here versus Geothermal. I mean, I'm feeling the same with Igor, but like I didn't think I was gonna win, but like Geothermal is entirely different challenge. Like you just heard, even Ashley mentioned the same thing, right? So yeah, I mean, I watched Ashley's match and I was kind of sad that he lost because I hope to be able to face him in a epic Singapore match.
It's nice to see both of you being very emotional over solving some, div 2 Bs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
okay, like I asked you about like the swearing thing. You say it was fine, so I like yeah, I guess I didn't.
Oh, it's been great. Yay. Okay. Mutant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Geothermal versus me will be epic. I mean, it can be boring. I mean, don't put your expectations so high. I think it can be a clean sweep by him. He did a clean sweep in round 2. He almost did a clean sweep in round 1. So don't expect a close match. Don't expect an epic match. But yeah, it might happen. But keep your expectations low. Okay. And yeah, please don't watch this channel. Like, please check out the main channel. It has Geothermal's coverage as well. So I believe that will be much more exciting
Thank you.
to watch instead of this stream. I'm just streaming this for like another point of view kind of thing that you can check back later after the match is over, but during the contest don't watch this channel. But yeah, like definitely won't be easy. I mean, yeah, I'm trying not to panic. Yeah, but we'll see. We will see. I don't know whether you watched Ashley match just now, but that one was like a definition of what epic is, right? Like there were 2 problems where they both submitted problems, and then like on the first problem, I think it was problem D that Ashley's solution got accepted, but Thermex's solution is actually earlier, but then it's still running, and then eventually got TLE on test 100. So like that was like a roller coaster of emotion where like, oh yeah, I solved the problem, but wait, there's another submission earlier than me, and it's still running, and it looks like accepted because the number of like it's the running on testing was keep increasing, and then suddenly it says time limit on test 100. And on exactly the next problem, they did the same thing, except like the earlier submission got accepted, and it's also like taking some time to run, and then like the earlier one was accepted for problem E, and I think it's the same thing. Like Thermex submitted earlier than ErrorGorn, but ErrorGorn's evaluated later, and then turns out Max solution is also accepted for problem E, but not for problem D. Yeah, that is the definition of epic match, and like basically the match was decided at the last problem, right? Like problem F was up until problem F, Ashley was winning, and then problem G, Thermex just came up with this pizza solution that like fast to code and managed to come back. Well, I guess like yeah, I think at the beginning Thermex was leading, and then Ashley caught up, and then yeah, so that was a roller coaster of like both the results and the emotions, I guess. That was a definition of epic. So I mean, it might happen for 2 matches in a row, but don't expect that. Okay, I should probably stop talking and close all of these YouTube tabs because my match is about 4.5 minutes. I need to focus. I need to keep quiet. I need to focus. And yeah, I'll see you again after the match. I'll join the interview just like these 2 people. Okay, I won't be reading chat until the match is over. And yeah, please check out the main stream. Bye-bye. I'll keep this stream running, but please, yeah, come on. Don't. You can have both types open, sure. 1.5 minutes. Seconds. Thirty seconds. Good start. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was way too slow there. Oh, I see. No. I did not believe that is easy. I don't know why that works. but that means we are almost back in the game. I mean, we are back in the game. The term back in the game does not imply we are winning, but yeah. Okay, decider then. Wait, can I still win?
Also, half the chat is like crazy about your fit. So thank you for dressing up. Looks so good.
I had to look good for the crowd. Actually, I'm going to an event with my girlfriend right after this, but we'll say I was dressing up for the contest.
Thank you, sir. I'm also happy to pass on all the gratitude for the fit to the girlfriend who made you dress up. So that's also a great investment into our content, and we are here, for the content. Hi, Jonathan. How are you feeling?
Hi. Yeah. I mean, I lost. So.
No, can't hear you.
You're muted.
No, you're muted.
Sorry. Yep. Yeah. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, good game. I mean, I didn't expect to win. But yeah, uh, yeah, I scored more than I expected. I think like Jay got like clean sweep on a round 2 and only give 1 point on the first round. So I kind of expected that kind of score as well, but I did score more than that. So yeah, but I'm pretty pissed that one of the problems is taken from like the ICPC Jakarta. Like just based on a sample case, it definitely is taken from that. But I've never seen that task before, so it's either like before or after when I was a judge in that contest, and yeah, and
No
I think
way.
it's pretty old. Yeah.
okay, then it's
Problem
definitely
is-
before. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's cool. Also, we have Yegor here. Yegor, look at his chair. Look at his chair. Look at that fancy,
I mean, the same chairs that I have.
proper gaming setup, huh?
I mean, we have the same chairs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have the same chair also. I have the same chair, like almost same, just different color.
Nice. Chair streamers. Any other? Well, we learned about the last favorite problem. Favorite problem of today.
I think D is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, my first submission is completely wrong. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just submitted what I initially have first in mind. But I think I have I have another idea that should work, but I didn't manage to submit it in time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was also going to say I think B is short but pretty cute. G, I think it's ended up being nice as the solution works. It's one of those problems where you realize that like the minimum answer is 0, and then you figure out how to get the maximum possible answer, and then you just like find a way to iteratively like decrease the answer by 1 until it gets where you want it to be. So I think like the fact that that ends up working out made the problem pretty nice. So I would say those two are my favorites.
Nicey. You were somewhat lucky to not get any extra old problems that some of our contestants faced today in the morning. And one of the things that old problems are pretty famous for is non-standard input. How ready are you for some like non-standard input shenanigans?
I mean, I did ICPC, so I'm used to it.
Jonathan, does Asia Pacific still have file input output at
No.
ICPC
Yeah,
competitions?
when you talk about like non-standard input, I'm assuming it's like more of the technical things instead of
File.
like the format, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
file.
have it in my template actually. Like just call open with all caps, it automatically loads and the input from a file. It's not specifically for this contest. I have this template for all the contests that I participated. So yeah.
What is your opinion on the no library code tyranny that I started at this competition?
Depends on your definition of library. If you see my code, I just have a lot of like defines and some methods that are just like 2 lines on each method. I don't know whether you call that library, but without
That's fine.
that's fine. Okay, yeah.
Like some kids these days, they're like not very eager to type. And I'm here to enjoy the the clickety clack of the keyboard. I think it's very impressive. It makes you look good. Like you open the problem, then you type whatever ungodly number of lines, and then you submit, and it's an okay. It's a good what cinematography, I guess.
And I feel like I made my opinion about this like pretty known on the contest Discord. I'm a bit of a purist. I think that like approximately the winner should be determined by like whoever can solve and implement the novel parts of the problem the fastest, and it's not as exciting to me to like type the same like data structure or whatever over and over again. And so in that sense, like I think especially since like ultimately I think the amount of typing would like I think it's not too big of an issue because the amount of like typing required to do all of the like data structures, standard stuff in this contest is not that high. But even so, like during my practice, I found myself like just like typing short blocks of code like modular exponentiation, a sieve to get all the prime numbers, that sort of thing, pretty frequently. And I don't know, it feels like in such a short format, it would be nice not to have to spend time doing that. But I also think that on problem E, the audience got a sense of how long it's been since I've actually like typed a seg tree by hand. Had to go for the recursive one there, but yeah, I mean, I think I would be like more upset about it if this was a 2-hour contest than a 40-minute contest, since here the problems just aren't hard enough to require a whole lot of templates.
Oh, interesting. For problem E, I did not use segment tree. Maybe that's why I was faster. But I was very not sure about what I coded there. Unfortunately, got easy. I haven't proved it yet. But yeah, I mean, going back to the question, like, yeah, I think like at least on all the tasks that I've seen so far, there's not like really like long library that you need to type out like max flow or something like that. Yeah, I think if it's just a library that you can type out in 10 lines like Fenwick tree, I think I've seen some Fenwick tree problems so far. I think that's probably still fine. Yeah, I think you mentioned it, Lydia, right? Like audience also wants you to see like audience wants to see like people typing libraries.
I'm not sure what audience wants. I just do what I want, and
okay.
it feels impressive to me personally, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, bracket predictions. Dota 2 tournaments have this thing where if you guess the whole playoffs bracket correctly, you get a free ticket to the next competition. And we've pretty much figured the morning bracket. What are your predictions for the evening bracket? Just as a reference, our first game after the break would be Heuristica versus Anton Trigup, and then Tourist versus Conqueror of Tourist, Koroni versus Kaysan, and Galavana versus Indyuk.
I think like, I don't know, Tourist wins the that half of the bracket with pretty high probability. I'm hoping to make it to the finals and play him there. I think Anton has some potential to upset Heuristica. He's had a pretty good run in his first 2 matches, and also I know has been like grinding the Div 2 VCs quite a bit recently.
Yep.
So
also, it should feel really nice to drop your teammate out of the competition.
Yeah.
I feel like
I know, bittersweet, but
just very enjoyable thing.
Yeah, it was an unlucky draw for him. He ended up having to compete against Heuristica first round, Tourist second round most likely, and then good chance of K-Sun in the third round if he makes that far. And so, like, I don't know. That's
my alternative was to instead put Indyuk, who just dropped out, who just eliminated Aknorvala against K-Sun, and that would be like a little.
That would
too
be
rough.
pretty sad. Yeah, but I mean, I think like the problem is that a lot of the like really strong competitors in this in this competition are just like stacking US specific time and sort of need to play the afternoon time slot, and then it's hard, and so that just leads to the bottom half of the bracket being really stacked.
But then probably in the future you'll have a fantastic chance of actually playing a tournament that's correctly seeded and not just like me manually randoming weird stuff, and that would allow us to see if waking up earlier or going to sleep late would affect results significantly enough. Or we'll do the thing that Chesscom does with a morning title Tuesday and then an evening title Tuesday for those on the different parts of the planet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like if you ask me about my prediction as well, I think it's similar to what Jay mentioned. Like, I think if I have to predict, like, I can't predict the individual matches because like there's too many matches here, and but if I have to predict like at least like the winner of each half, I think Tourist and Geothermal, I think those two are the favorites. So yeah, good luck, Jay.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I think both of you are the only 2 people that have clean sweep the problem so far from round 1 and round 2. So yeah, I think that shows it as well. So yeah, but it'll be exciting. We've seen upsets so far. Andrew got dropped out early, so yeah, many things can happen.
The Romaxes versus Aragorn's match was something. So if you missed it, definitely X2 speed watch, at least look at the scoreboard, because they had so many clutch tiny second differences and problems. Also, Dormaxes famous for getting plenty of wrong answer ones. So this definitely added to the pressure of Aragorn's that he sees that opponent always submits very early, very frequently, and goddammit, what's going on? It's been very exciting though, and I'm also looking forward to more close matches. And here maybe like Kaysan versus Golovanov would be something I would be excited for, just for the potential of a lot of comebacks. I feel like they have pretty different set of topics that they're really good at. And if we're lucky and we get a lot of problems that are either in one comfort set of topics or the other, and it can be a nice balanced game as well. Is there a way for us to make more games as exciting and as close, I guess, as they are? Do you think we need a separate Blitz rating?
Blitz rating would be pretty cool. I do also think like, I think it's nice to have this format as an alternative to Lockout, but I do think that like Lockout does create a lot of like exciting situations where you have to like predict the problem your opponent is going for, or like you're working on problem A, your opponent is working on problem B, and like the first one to solve theirs has a big advantage, that sort of thing. And so I think that format tends to create a lot of really clutch situations and races that are down to a few seconds.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the people as well. I think what happens with Aragon and Thermax there is they are both like people who like, no offense, but like they just submit a lot of submissions. That's why we see like submissions after submissions getting queued even though they're not evaluated yet. And we saw, I think, two of those problems where like submissions, like basically a lot of submissions queue, and then submissions that are submitted later get evaluated earlier, and then that causes the drama because like turns out the earlier submission was getting accepted. So
I do think like back in the old days on Top Coder, if you like use their ID, I think like if you tested your code on the samples, it like sent a broadcast to everyone in the contest.
Yeah.
And so no, I think like doing that here would not be worth it because like you would probably have to stop people from using their personal setups, and that would be a little bit sad. But I do think like, not everyone is going to just submit all of their code and just debug when they get wrong answer on test one. But I think if you can like know when your opponent is testing and they think they've like got approximately a solution, it can make things pretty intense.
Would be nice to give you a little more information about your opponents. Maybe something even along the lines, and again, it's a stretch here. I can update your screen sharing just a little bit. So it's not a full HD that goes to live stream, but instead, I don't know, 360p. But would still give you a very good impression on what your opponent is doing without letting you to straight up look at their source code and maybe steal a solution idea. At the same time, when we were at the ICPC World Finals in Astana, I asked some teams to try and guess a snippet of code and the algorithm that the snippet of code implements from an image where all characters were replaced just by rectangles. And people were impressively good at guessing one kind of a source code. So I'm not sure if 360p is actually enough obscurity and enough to hide what the code is for specifically coders as experienced as our top 16 for today.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that I'm not sure how often you could really get an advantage by like looking at your opponent's code and trying to like decipher what it is and what it's doing, just because like while you're doing that, they can keep getting ahead of you. But I do think like some sort of like programming contest where there's some like screen peeking strategy would be interesting to try.
We go into like Mario Kart kind of situation in this case where you can either use a bonus to peek at each other's code, or then throw a gas can and an oil can into someone to protect them from being seen, or otherwise to disallow someone to look at someone else's code can be a fun party game if you work at it. If you're interested, let's definitely hop on a call and create a few more ideas to this matter.
Yeah, I think actually there's a term for this, right? In the esports, where there's a term called stream sniping, where like you snipe, you take a look at the other streams, and like even if it's not mine sports, you can gain some advantage on that. And it's a controversy whether like stream sniping is allowed. So like in this kind of like mind games, like mind sports, like I think it'll be even more controversial. But yeah, I mean we can explore that.
And I was very excited about how a lot of contestants that participate in rounds of 32 and rounds of 64 without additional encouragement started just streaming their POV of the contest. And this is something that, again, I feel like gives a lot of future potential opportunities, because we know that problems are available somewhere on the internet anyways. So it's not for the purpose of trying to cheat something or achieve a better result than anyone else, but rather, you know, for the content, for the memes. Okie dokie. We'll go on a short or a long break. I have no idea. Our next match will be in a little over an hour. In the meantime, I'm happy to announce to you that Jonathan volunteered to host a significant segment of our afternoon live stream. Also, it's suddenly a morning at my location, which I'm very happy about. So it's not completely in the dark. Thank you to everyone for joining our morning March 8th segment, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you really soon. Yep. Bye-bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Yay. Everyone's so good. Thank you so much. I don't have a specific plan for the next hour, so if you have any crazy ideas, let me know. I'll go ping Mike. Maybe he would be interested in doing like an interview or something. I am keeping the Zoom open. You don't have to. Unless you want.
Okay, I am out of the Zoom, so I can talk freely now. What is my chat going? Beat the shit out of Geothermal? Yeah, no way, man. I mean, I tried, right? You saw me, I tried. Yeah. Is the mainstream still streaming now? Okay, I am out of the Zoom. Oops. I am hearing audios from my own stream. Okay, it's just a break, right? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, as I mentioned in the interview, I was not surprised particularly. Like, I did not expect to win. Geothermal has been one of the favorites. Let me see messages on my Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'll reply later. But yeah, I did get two problems. I mean, I started A well, and then after that it goes downhill from there. But I did managed to solve another problem, and it looks like the game was wide open. Not wide open. The game was. It seems like I was back in the game, but sorry for giving you false hopes, or give and myself false hope. But yeah, like, would like to see you upload some educational content. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I'll try, but like I have a full-time commitments, right? And my full-time commitments is not related to competitive programming, so like I'll try to make as many contents as I can, but as you can imagine, because I have full-time commitments, the content that I make tends to like things that I do, and then the content part, the uploading part, the streaming part is just something like, yeah, why not, right? Why not? Because I'm already doing it anyway, I'll just stream it, right? So if you know this, like, that's kind of like all the contents that I've been uploading. It's something that I've been doing anyway, and then I'll just stream it so that you all can see it, right? And I hope it's educational, right? But in terms of like whether I'll purposely make certain topics, I don't know whether I have time for that. But yeah, I mean, I'll try. Yeah. I mean, that was not as disastrous as the. Let's talk back. Talk about the match again, right? It's not as disastrous as I would have imagined it to be. Because first of all, I solved 2 problems, and then some of the problems as well, I think I was close. Like problem D, I think I'm very close to getting the right solution. Now I want to submit this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, we have to find out the original problem. And then now I can take some time to test my solution, I guess. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Why is it printing like this? Did I not compile it yet? Not exactly. Oh, I see. I think I have to do something like this. And -1 -y. That's what I'm trying to do. So I guess it might not be as close as I think. I would have think, because it turns out I still need to do some modifications. But I think my idea is correct. So this is problem D, by the way, from the contest. Yeah, I think it's probably the closest one that I didn't get. Yeah, see. Yeah, okay. What else is what are the other problems? Oh, and C is just stupid, man. Why did I spend so much time thinking a lot of things? Yeah, this is just stupid. Okay, anyway, yeah. As mentioned in the main stream, I am going to be back for commentary for the evening session. So I'll be back in the main stream, not as a contestant, unfortunately. But yeah, Egor, Lydia, and Nikolai provided a high bar on what commentary should be. So it'll be a challenge for me to provide good commentary, but I'll try. As always, I'll just try, and hopefully I can entertain you guys. And yeah, see you all again. I'll turn off my stream. I'll be back on the main stream in about an hour. So yeah, see you there in the main stream. Bye-bye.